Hi, my name is Amir. I understand and consent to being recorded, and this is for assessment purposes only.
Hi, I'm Leila. I understand and consent to being recorded, and this is for assessment purposes only.
Thank you, Amir and Leila, and thank you both again for meeting me today. Today's discussion is about confirming your most suitable loan options for investment property, and everything is based on what we have reviewed, your priorities, and any questions that you would like to ask. And if you are comfortable, we'll also proceed with the next steps if you agree and go ahead.
That sounds good. We have looked over the comparison and just want to be sure we are making the right decision.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what will be the stage. This stage is for today. I'll start with clear product recommendation. So that's the first step because you want to know exactly what product is best for you based on your requirements. Yeah. So based on your goals for long-term investment, flexibility, cash flow management, my recommendation is the Southern Nest offset loan from Southern Cross Bank. The reason, of course, you will ask that this product aligns with your priorities because it allows interest-only payments, fixed rate for 3 years, provides access to offset account, and this will help you plan your investment with confidence.
Okay, our main concern is that it's a fixed rate. So does that limit our flexibility?
That's a very good question. During the 3 year fixed period, the interest rate is locked in. So it protects you from rate increases. So you exactly know how much you need to pay during that time. The trade-off is that if you refinance or exit early, there is break costs, which we had discussed and I had mentioned in the previous meeting as well. However,
Right.
you still have access to your offset account during the fixed period as well, which gives you flexibility in managing cash and reducing the interest.
How exactly does the offset work with a fixed loan?
Yep. So any money you hold in your offset account reduces the balance on which interest is calculated. Previously, we had taken an example of $50,000 in a previous meeting, but I'll give you another example so you are clear. If your loan is $800,000 and you keep 50,000 in the offset, then the interest is calculated only on $750,000 because you have got 50,000 in the offset account already.
Right.
This can significantly reduce interest costs while keeping your funds accessible at all times, which you can withdraw at any time if you require. As soon as you withdraw that, your interest will be calculated based on, probably if you withdraw the full 50,000, it will be calculated based on the 800,000 loan.
Okay.
Yep.
And what if interest rates drop in like a couple of years? Then are we stuck?
So your question is fixed versus variable and what happens in future. So you're not stuck long term. Sorry. At the end of the fixed term, the loan can revert back to the variable rate, or we can review the refinancing options at that time. Part of my ongoing service is reviewing your loan as your circumstances or markets may change and providing the best options or better options if possible and suitable based on your condition at the time.
Will choosing this loan affect our ability to buy another investment property later?
Okay, so the loan will be assessed as a liability because you're paying repayments to the bank when applying for future credit. But because you are starting with interest only repayments and managing cash flow efficiently through the offset, it can actually support future borrowing if managed well. We would reassess the position at the time.
Okay. And can you explain your relationship with the lender?
So you want to know the broker lender relationship?
Yes.
Of course, Orange Albert is not owned by the lender.
Okay.
We have access to a panel of lenders, through an aggregator, and Southern Cross Bank is one of them. I receive a commission from the lender for arranging the loan, which is fully disclosed in the CPD, which is Credit Proposal Disclosure, which we have discussed before.
Yeah.
Importantly, I am required to act in the best interest regardless of the commissions.
And just to confirm, our information stays confidential.
This leads to privacy and data protection basically. Yes, your personal information is stored securely in Orange Albert's systems and shared only with the lender involved in the application, and nothing is disclosed to third parties without your written consent, in line with the privacy legislation and our internal policies, which is extremely important. That takes us to the next step, which is referral to specialist. Now, normally with the home loan comes a number of things. Basically, accounting. It comes with if you need to deduct any kind of expenses from your property because it's investment property, what property to buy. So
Hmm.
in that case, I would recommend engaging a real estate agent who specializes in investment properties, apartments, sorry. I would recommend that because you want a long term investment and you want the value to grow. Basically, you want appraisal for your apartment and you don't want, just sitting over there and just getting the rent.
Right.
So that is something which will particularly be a focus for both of you. And it should be in a growth focused location as well. And hence, I'm recommending that. Additionally, I can't provide tax advice, but it would be beneficial to speak to a tax accountant or qualified tax advisor regarding deductibility and ownership structure as well. I'll obtain agreement to proceed
Hmm.
based on all that we have discussed now. Are you comfortable proceeding with the Southern Nest offset loan as your preferred option?
Yes,
Yeah.
I feel comfortable with it now.
Yeah, I agree because it seems to suit our goals.
Absolutely, and that's great. I'll take that as a verbal agreement to proceed. As you know, we put everything in writing, so it has to be a written agreement. I'll explain the next steps and documentation from here on. The next steps are as follows. I'll issue the credit proposal disclosure, which outlines the recommended product, fees, and commissions. So because it's very transparent. We all know what's happening and what actions to take and what is the process. Once you review and sign that, I'll submit the loan application to the lender, and the lender will complete the assessment, valuation, and the approval process. Typically, as I had mentioned before, it might take anywhere between 5 to 10 business days, depending on valuation and documentation as well.
Okay.
This leads us to the compliance confirmation. Throughout this process, I'll continue to act in line with responsible lending obligations and policies. Now, Orange Albert's policies and legal requirements as well. I'll keep you updated at every stage. Is there is there any questions until now?
No,
I would say question.
no,
No, none, no, nothing from any of you.
no, nothing as of now. No.
Thank you so
Awesome.
much for your clear explanation.
Thank you both of you for your time as well and your thoughtful questions. I'll send through the required documents shortly and will be available if anything further comes up. So
Oh,
feel free to contact me if you have any questions, you need clarifications, or you're not clear on something. And please feel free to ask any question. Don't think that this might be a stupid question or it's an easy one or we'll find it on our own. No. Please contact myself so that we can clear and we are all on the same stage and we'll align so that we can meet your end goal of owning an investment property with the right loan.
thank you. Thank you, Miten. That was very clear.
Yes, thank you for the prompt response and your cooperation and support.
Thank you very much as well. And it was good seeing you both again. And I'll be in touch very soon. Thank you.
Oh,
See ya.
Same here.
thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
See you.